Welcome to PBKC Streaming Live. Streaming Live. Streaming live in West Palm Beach, Florida.
Alright, so while we're waiting, who thought that Kristen Watson's move was a punt? Or who thought it was brilliant? Go. Daniel? You didn't watch it? Punt! Total punt to me, too. What about you? Golly. It's a big deal. It's another paid subscription. How many of those do we have? Brady had my phone and you paid this? You paid for that? What's
When I
your
was out there, they had a Poker Go had a booth, right? And if you put in your email address, you get a free shirt, right? So I've got like 4 email addresses every day I go.
I need some theme music here, Brent. Oh my God, it's loud. Hold on a second. Hold on. It is really loud.
I want one of those shirts. Do you have any larges?
It's really, really, really loud. Check, check. I hope you guys can hear me. I don't want any complaints today about your volume's low today, because I can hear myself.
I'm going to get me one of those scarves, too. Or a hijab. A hijab. What about a hijab? Is that what they're called?
All right.
It would really help if you turned on the darn thing, buddy.
I did turn it on. I turned it off. All right. Well, I went through
Turn
that
it
whole
again.
intro, and apparently
So start
I talked
reverse
to
again.
myself. So let's start over again. Thank you for joining us, everybody. Ernest is on his way in right now. I'm
There we
Brent.
go.
Yeah, there he is.
What's up, Brent?
Not much. It's always helpful if you turn your mic on, apparently.
Yeah.
when
Well, you
start
had it on,
this.
and it went off
Yeah.
again for some reason. I don't know what happened there, but we're good.
But at any rate, we are glad to be bringing you today our weekly Wednesday tournament here, which is a $130 deep stack 3K guarantee. Today we had 41 total entries, bringing our prize pool to 4,100, beating the guarantee. We'll be paying 5 places today: $15.38 for first, $9.50 for second, $6.62 for third, $5.13 for fourth, and $4.37 for fifth. Again, this is feature to final. We are, I believe, at 3 tables right now. Just broke the 3 tables right before the break, so approximately 26, 27 players. And yeah, should be a good one.
You definitely are on now.
Yeah, now you can hear me.
We got Brian in the box here for the. This is level number, I believe, 7, right?
I didn't check that, but
I think
yeah,
it's level 7.
yeah, 6 levels before the break sounds
Yeah.
pretty standard.
We had a great turnout though for the
Multi,
The multi.
yeah, I
Another-
saw
another great turnout.
195,000 prize pool. Is that it?
780, I believe, was total players entered day 1. Great job by I got a couple friends that did well there too, especially. Shout out to my homie Mike C, for doing a good job. Top 20. He's had a birthday recently.
Yeah,
One-
always
one- one of
nice. Always nice to have a nice tournament where the first place takes home 40K plus.
Yeah, man. You share a little
No.
with me, man. Take me out to dinner or something. I'm a cheap date.
Yeah,
I'm sure you are too.
I mean, little bole. That's all.
Bole. I mean,
Cheap enough.
You want to hear something really funny? To this day, I've not gone to Bole yet.
What?
And it's funny because everybody in this room eats Bole. All the employees eat Bole.
Have you gone to Chipotle?
Of course, I'm tired.
Well,
of
I mean, you
I'm-
can't say of course when you've never gone to Bole. It's
yeah,
the same
but
thing.
no, I agree. I just never had their food. Chipotle, I am honestly sick and tired of Chipotle. I told Lauren, my wife, that listen, if we can go 5 years of having Chipotle, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, me too. I mean, but that's because I discovered Bolé.
It's healthier too, also. Bolé.
And I'm out in Wellington, so they're literally right next to each other. So it's not even like, oh, Chipotle is more convenient, I'll go there. Chipotle is never more convenient, so I never go there.
I'm gonna start eating their damn food more than anything else.
Yeah.
So.
No, you gotta check it out, buddy. All right, so we got a bunch of folds here. We got Randy with a mystery hand, gonna bump it up to 2,500. Blinds here are 500, yeah, 500,000.
Yeah.
So a 2.5x raise there. And no action, everybody folding around.
Next multi-event is going to be August 8th. Starting August 8th.
Oh, I didn't see that announcement.
Yeah, I asked the tournament director, Joey Dolans, before we came on air, when the next multi is. That is the date set right now, the first day one. Yeah, August 8th, and then 9th, of course. 8th, 9th, and 10th are the first couple day ones. So, football around the corner too, Brent. Are you excited about that?
Yes, sir.
And as a gambler, I am, definitely.
What happened?
As a gambler, definitely I am.
Oh, yeah, this is like the first time I'll be able to bet on the college football.
Yeah.
'Cause we got into it. It was NFL season. College was pretty much over. I mean, there's still bowl games and stuff.
Yeah.
But looking forward to it.
Absolutely.
Now we got Ocean here with an open-ender. All clubs on the flop. David here with a mystery hand. Queen of clubs, certainly not what Ocean was looking to get here on the river.
Mm-hmm.
But you're going to take a stab at it. Looks like 6,500 is a bet. Knows the only way to get this pot is by buying it. Unfortunately for him, though, David's going to make the call. And, yeah, Ocean not even going to bother flipping his cards face up. Just straight to the muck. Didn't get to see what David had there, but certainly had the 5-high beat.
All right, so David 9-3 offsuit. Oh, my favorite hand, man. Jack's 5s. Ace Queen, that's gone. Ace Queen, all in for 15K. Felipe. Ocean was 7-6 suit. He's gonna fold that though. He smells something fishy. Betty with no a mystery hand. She's gonna fold as well. To
A lot of mystery hands here early.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Not a good
I
sign.
want to see your stuff, man. I want to see the cheat sheet. You know what I mean? Come on.
We got action on Matt here with a King 10. Looks like he's going to min raise. Is that 2K? Yep, 2K to go. Ocean makes the call. And Randy will call for one more 1,000 from the big blind with 6-5. Flop coming queen 8-4. It's going to give Randy a gut shot. Matt not connecting, but still ahead of Randy, at least with the king high. And again, we don't know what Ocean's got here. Board pairing with a 4 of spades on the turn. Brings 3 spades to the board. Randy now with the flush draw. And Ocean going to go all in here. And based on what these guys have, that's probably going to take it down quickly, which it does.
Quickly and soundly. I didn't watch the entire game yesterday, but the Shohei Ohtani's home run in the All-Star game was pretty sick.
I didn't even know the All-Star game was yesterday until I saw the national anthem thing.
Did you see that, man? Apparently she was toasty.
Yeah. Baseball, man. I can't get into it.
She actually went to rehab. I knew something was off. I knew it wasn't like one of those things where like you don't just hire any singer that like out of nowhere and they can't sing unless they had like an issue with the vocals that day or something like that nature. But yeah, that's sounded kind of fishy at the time. By the way, there's no one in the chat right now. 0? Really? 0? Friend, you see that? No one in the chat right now. No one's chatting with us. What's going on?
It's early, you know. It's Wednesday afternoon.
I get it.
Give them a little bit of time.
Feel free to come and chat with us from now until the end of the final table. We'll be here for at least 3 hours.
At least 3 hours. Whoa.
Almost.
Buddy.
I'm going based on the averages of the last couple months. I've been up here on Wednesdays.
I was going to say the last 2 weeks it's been about 5, yeah, but I had one that was like 4:15, so you can always hope, you know.
Yeah. You're more of the efficient type. Get efficient and done. Movement,
Action.
Of course.
Action. A lot of all-ins, a lot of eliminations. That's what we want to see.
Yeah.
I saw it and I was like, time to change the filter.
All right, a bunch more mystery hands here. We got Randy raising it up to 2,500 on the button with no surprise, a mystery hand. And David makes the call from the big blind. He's going to flop an open-ender here.
Damn allergies, man.
Bet and a call on the flop. 7 of spades on the turn. That's going to give David a pair. Goes check, check. And aces diamonds on the river. David's going to check the sevens. Randy betting looks like 9K at it. And David will let the 7 go. We got Felipe raising up here to 2,500. Randy will make the call. And these two will be heads up. Flop is an 8, a 4, and a deuce, and an immediate all in here for Felipe for 15,000. Randy with 54K.
And all mystery across the board.
Yeah. If he calls, it won't be a mystery much longer,
Oh,
but
darn right.
it doesn't look like he's going to call. Yeah, no, he lays it down. All right, Vinny looking down to King 10. He's going to limp in. What's up, Oaktai? What's up, Nancy? Thanks for joining in.
Oh, now the people talking. Look at
Yeah.
that. What's up, Nancy?
All right, Betty raised it up to 2,500. Only caller is Vinny, who had limped in originally. Ace-9 against King 10 here to the flop. Vinny taking the lead here with top pair. And Vinny gonna take down the pot. King's gonna hold. Damn, Ernest, you hear that? We got to hear you guys loud and clear. We don't get those very often.
Oh, my Lord.
Ernest found the volume button last week, so we're finally good.
I think I fixed the problem.
Yeah.
I think.
It looks like Ocean going to move all in here with Queen Jack offsuit from the big blind after we had a couple limps. Action now on Betty to call with an ace-3 of clubs. She only has 11K more. And Betty going to get it in here. Felipe getting out of the way, so Betty at risk here, but in the lead with the ace high. Flop comes 9-7-6, 10 on the turn now. Open ender for Ocean. Deuce on the river though, no help. Betty gonna get the double up. Ocean's still in it, but we got him down to only 3,500 in chips. So he's going to have some work to do here to get back in this one. Yeah, Nancy, we were talking about that at the beginning. We had what, $195,000 prize pool. Good turnout for sure, as always. I think Ernest mentioned next one's October 8th, or I'm sorry, August 8th.
August 8th, yeah.
Yeah. Here we go. First pocket aces of the day. Matt's got them. Kind of big raise here, going up to 4K. And scares away all the action. No callers. He's going to show the aces. Oh, I'm sorry, Ocean all in here. I didn't see that. With the 3,500, he had left with 9.5.
He's out now.
But yeah, the aces are going to hold. So it didn't scare away all the action, but picked up a little bit of chips. Just the remnants of Ocean's stack. And we got our chip counts for you guys. Patry. He's a chip leader with 62,000. Randy with 54. We got Matt with 51, David with 37.5, Jim with 28, Betty with 26, Vinny with 23.5. Short stack is Felipe with 19.5. Blind still at 500,000.
3,000.
Now we got 3 players to flop here. King 10 on the flop. Matt open-ended. And a 9 on the turn will give Matt the straight. Randy here with just ace high. It's going to check it over to Matt. Matt firing looks like 7K. And that's going to do it. Randy getting out of the way. Actually, now Matt here with a mystery hand. He'll get out of the way. Now Felipe looking out at jacks. Felipe makes it 4K to go. Betty with pocket fours makes the call 4K. Heads up to the flop here. And there is that 4. Queen 4-3 on the flop. Betty going to check. Felipe betting a small little 2K. Betty goes all in over the top and a quick fold from Felipe. He did have the 1 over out there, but good fold there, letting the jacks go. He was well behind, drawing 2 outs.
Everybody has said that, but I think, no, I think I would be horrible. I would be like,
Hey, if Betty busts out, you guys drag her in there.
Yeah, Ernest's here.
Who's that? Who's that?
You missed the comment.
Oh.
See? Oh, he's got headphones on. He can't hear you.
y'all do anyway. I'll say it to your face.
Because I know it ain't me. All right, we got Felipe here with ace-10 off suit. He's going all in, down to 12K.
This is correct. If I can't hear you guys, if you know, we're out loud. This is much part of the shows we are.
No callers there. Felipe adds a few chips to his stack. Forgot about my M&Ms.
You're too young to be getting hungry. I'm joking. No, I'll say you're too young to get hungry. What is it? How is that? It's like cereal.
No, it's like M&Ms.
Oh, okay. There's protein, right?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Oh, I think they're fire.
Okay, cool.
Patry here with the mystery hand. Gonna limp in. And the return of the jacks. Just saw him a couple hand ago. Now Jim's got him.
What's Patry have, you think?
Sorry?
Patry, what do you think he has? Oh, pocket fives, maybe? Call 15?
Low pocket pair limp in early position. Checks out.
By the way, 91 degrees today. 91 degrees. Ugh, too hot.
Sounds light. Just 91.
Feels like 120.
I was going to say, it feels a lot hotter than that.
Yeah, it feels like 127.
Petrie going to lay it down for just 2,500 more. I think if he had fives, he would have called. So I don't really know what he's got.
Yeah.
Randy going to raise it up here, 3,500. The mystery hand. And Felipe with a queen 3 off in the big blind. Last one left here, we'll lay it down. Hey, thanks for joining us, Wish. This is our weekly our $130 buy-in 3K guaranteed deep stack Wednesday day tournament here. So we'll be streaming this every week, which we're not doing a multi-flight or a moneymaker event. Bringing you feature to final action. Vinny laying down the big blind. We got 3 players here to the flop. Can't see the flop. It looks like a queen for sure, and Felipe gonna immediately go all in here for looks like 9,500. Yeah, 9-10 queen. So top pair with an open ender. Unfortunately for him, Matt flopped it. King Jack. So I mean, if you're Felipe, you can't ask for much better flop there, but unfortunately, King Jack is the better part of it. Gets a jack on the turn, which gave him some outs there for a boat, but 4 clubs on the river, not going to do it. That's going to end Felipe's run here. Matt takes down the pot after flopping the straight. As you can see from the chip counts here, Matt now has 78,000. He's taking the lead. Petrie here in second now with 59,000. Short stack is Vinny with 19,500, 13 big blinds.
What do they call it? Oh, that's one of my favorites.
Betty under the gun with ace queen off, going to make it 3,500 to go. And Vinny from the small blind and the short stack, as we just mentioned, has pocket tens here. Going to 3-bet to 10K. And Betty will lay down the ace queen.
You think that's wrong? You think it's wrong? I'll find out. But I know it's hard. When you don't have chips, that's hard. That's a hard lay down. Huh? They don't call it percolating.
We got Bo coming in here, right behind the button.
No, I think Monty's got too many chips. Oh wait, it's a little early, but he sure did.
Table filling up. Looks like we might be down to 2 tables here. And we got 3 players going to this flop. Betty with a 9-7 flopping an open-ended here.
Open-ender.
David, bottom pair, top kicker. Matt, not much going on with the ace-3.
Betty technically ahead in the percentages, but David is ahead with the pair. so
Now
far.
it's literally a coin flip.
Yep.
Now that Matt got out of the way.
So now David now with his 4 still holding on there so far. Betty gonna call open-ended for the turn river card. It's
And
a
there's a
7. Dave
7,
survives.
But it's a club. Yeah.
Got a
Betty
flush.
hits her pair, but yeah, David goes runner flush, and he's gonna check to David. Betty will. David bets 10K and a snap call from Betty here. And that's gonna leave Betty with, looks like, we got her at 3K. I almost wanted to say I only saw 1 chip. No, she's got multiple chips. Yeah, so 3K is accurate.
That's what I was thinking.
Betty puts in a raise here with pocket 9s, makes it 3,500 to go. Betty all in with the king 6. So here we go. Betty looking to double up here, go from 3K to 9.5K if she's able to catch a king, maybe some clubs, maybe a couple of 6s. 1 club. And a king only now. That's going to do it for Betty. Chip counts, Matt's still in the lead. David now in second place. Petrie in third. And everybody kind of bunched up there from 32 to 41, the rest of them. Jeff going to raise it up to 4K here with King Queen offsuit. Randy with a very similar hand, King Queen offsuit. will make the call. These two will be heads up. Flop no help to either. Jack 6-3. Goes check, check. Ace of diamonds on the turn. Check, check again. And the 7 of hearts on the river. So this will be a chop unless someone wants to take a stab at it. But goes check, check once again. So king, queen for both players. They will chop it up.
No, you got Brian now. Yeah, well, no, we kicked her out after what she did. I heard you.
You left my table, I had 60K in chips. She comes to my table and it's like getting divorced. I have half now.
2,000 to go. Great. 45. What's up?
Bo going to raise it up to 4,500 here with 10-8 of spades. Petrie going to make the call. And David also makes the call at 10-6. Bo going to flop an open-ended here. 10-Jack-9 the flop. Checks around though. Bo now picking up a flush draw as well. That's enough outs where he's going to bet here 6,500. And Petrie will lay it down after thinking it over, and David lays it down real quick.
Thought it through, said nah. Live for the next hand. How many players left, by the way? Do we know? Yeah, they missed it. Yeah. Yep, I figured. I thought I was seeing something like, yeah, I think he missed it. Seat 8. It's a misdeal there. It's all right, Todd. It happens. So, concert season starts for me tomorrow night, Mr. Brent.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I want to see Janet Jackson tomorrow night in concert. And then I'm going to go see Megadeth in August. And I'm hoping to see Lauryn Hill, actually, in the Fugees. Also in August as well, too. We'll see what happens to that one. And then,
I don't know who any of those people are. I mean, I know who Janet Jackson is. I don't know the other two at all.
yeah. You don't know who Lauryn Hill is?
I've heard the name.
The Fugees?
I couldn't tell you anything about her.
You
but
probably know the music. Megadeth, I'm sure you don't know, unless you're a metalhead.
Nah.
Do you know who Korn is? The band Korn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like from middle school days.
Yeah, they're still around. They're touring. They're gonna be here in September. I keep forgetting like you're a lot younger than I think, and you may. There are probably some artists that fell through the cracks. You know, that didn't fall through the cracks for you. Like, weren't you raised on country mostly, or were you?
No, I didn't get into country until like 5 years ago.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I'm shocked, actually.
Yeah, no, I've listened to everything.
You always been a hip hop guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You ever heard of Drake? I'm joking. We actually did a segment of my podcast last night. My neighbors came on my show yesterday. We did a 2.5 hour show last night, and one of the topics on the show was the whole Drake Kendrick Lamar beef. We went about 35-40 minutes into that segment.
Yeah, I'm too old for all that stuff.
With the beef itself?
Yeah, that didn't excite me at all. There's too many songs about, I don't know, nothing. I like the original one, just because of the beat.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, I don't know. Didn't do anything for me, the whole back and forth.
I've never been a big Drake guy, but I acknowledge he's the most popular, the biggest hip hop artist in the last 15 years. That's not even debatable. The data says so. So that's my defense. And I'm a country guy for the record. I'm not even a Drake fan. I'm a country guy. But if you ask me who's the bigger name, it's Drake's not even close.
Well, obviously. I don't know. Kendrick's boring to me too. Ever since Good Kid, Mad City, boring. I think Drake stayed relevant. I don't think Kendrick's been relevant for a while, at least to me.
Until now, of course, again.
I mean, I don't think so.
This song,
he dropped one good song like that on somebody else's album. I don't think that brings you relevance.
Is this on this album? This song's on his album, isn't it? Was it?
What?
This new song's on his new album, right? Yeah.
I don't know. It was on Future's album or Metro Boomin, whoever's
not like
album.
us.
Yeah, that was on We Still Don't Trust You.
Okay. Ooh, look at this guy with the details. Look at this guy.
That was actually a good album.
You like Future?
Yeah.
I'm not a big Future guy. Couple songs here and there. See, the thing is, my kid, who's 11 years old, is into hip hop now, and he's into all the newer stuff. So he's. Oh, actually, let's tell you a story. Last Saturday, we were in the car with my kids, and we will do this with wrestling theme songs or other songs. We'll play Guess the Artist. So my 11-year-old son decides to play, has me and my 7-year-old play Guess the Artist. And my 11-year-old son proceeds to play all the newer stuff. And my 7-year-old crushed me. Crushed me.
Yeah, I wouldn't know the new stuff.
Yeah. Like, you'll play Chief Keef and Lil Baby, and I'm like, who? Who's this guy? Now, once you play the stuff from the 90s and 80s, you couldn't touch me. But
Matt looking down at Queens here.
But he does have one out already gone, because Patrick has Queen Jack with his raise for 4K. 3-bet with Matt with Queens for 8K. You may get Patrick in folder, maybe. Maybe not. It's only 4,000 more. So no. Yeah.
Yeah, but sure you're gonna make the call here. So Queens against Queen Jack.
Flop comes
Doesn't like to see the ace, but he is still ahead.
check.
Goes check
Okay.
though. Now
Ooh.
both overs out there now.
Yeah. That might give if Patrick can bet this to represent that, he could probably steal his pot. It's very possible. But he won't do that. Every card coming.
Check again. Another ace.
ace. We'll see.
Let's see if Petrie wants to take a shot at it.
He should take a shot at the last hand. Yeah, I don't think he believes him. I call this in a heartbeat.
Bet is 8,000.
Matt's going to call this probably because I don't think he believes him. If he didn't get ace at the first,
Wow.
Ooh, he did anyway. Wow.
Gets him off the queens. Pretty tight fold there. We got Matt making it 4K, Bo making the call. Both players with a mystery hand here. Action now over to Patrie here. Just 2,000 more to make the call. Blinds now 1-2-2. And the 9-3 not good enough for 2,000 more. So heads up to the flop.
Ooh. Double ace. But we don't know what Matt and Bo has. Check. Trunks to 7.
Couple of quick
Check.
checks.
Put another one. Nope. Bo's going to go tap in.
Bo now going to take a stab. Looks like 2,500. And it's a raise from Matt, min raise, and a quick call. I'm going to say Matt has an ace here. Another spade came, though, on the river. 10K is the bet. Bo makes a quick call. Let's see what they got. Oh, a boat for Matt. And Bo turns over trips as well. He had the worst kicker the whole way anyways. So Matt will take that pot down. Nice one, 43,000.
$4K raise.
All right, Vinny going to take this one down with two pair aces and sevens. Randy betting 5K here with two pair, six kicker. Bo makes the call. He's got a mystery hand. River card is a 9 of clubs. Bo had the trips. He's going to take it down with 3 8s. 6, 7, 8 here on the flop. David with a pair of sixes. In the lead here. He's going to bet 6K, and the ace deuce and the ace 3 going to get out of the way. Action folding around here to the blinds. David in the small blind with king jack suited. Matt in the big with a king 9 offsuit. David will raise it up. Looks like 5,500 to go. I'm sorry. Yeah, 5,500. That means 35 more for Matt to make the call with the king 9, which I would assume he will. And there it is. So heads up here the flop. Flop is queen 8-3.
All red.
David checks, Matt checks.
4 diamonds.
4 diamonds on the turn.
Dave's going to leave to the kicker. As he bets out 6K. Good bet, too, because you want to get a chance to catch up. And he did that.
Petrie going to limp in here with 6-4 spades. Folds around to Bo in the big blind, who will check his option. Bottom pair here for Petrie. Bo, though, going to bet 2,500. And Petrie will lay the 4 down.
Called him 3-bet 8K. He has as well as him. So let's get to the flop. Ooh, so 5-7-6. So a straight draw for Petrie. Though he's still pretty behind right now and needs a lot of help. we don't have the side number count. I'll check on the phone.
Jack on the river gonna give David the check mark. He was ahead anyways. And we'll take down that pot, 45,000 chip pot. So we're at like 16. I'd say we're at 16.
Think so? Is that a guess? Find out right now.
Hey, it's 12,000.
My guess is definitely two tables. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like when Wendy was talking, I kept saying, and you're like, what? All right, chip counts for you guys. David in the lead, 103,000. Matt, 77,000. Bo, 58. Patri, 41.5. Vinny, 32. Jeff, 30. Jim, 27. Randy is our short stack, just 10K. Blinds now 1.53K. And
climbing.
there is our short stack. Again, he's going to be in for 6K next hand, so an ace-9 is certainly good enough to go all in here.
So though my mic's a little more weightier than yours, I can hold my mic like this. Like you
Just like me, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're getting more of a arm workout.
Yeah, a little bit. Who needs it more, you or me?
I literally just did it, so
It's me then.
literally came straight here from the gym and I did arms, so yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So when's legs day, tomorrow?
I don't do legs.
At all?
No.
You allow cardio to dictate that, right?
I do a ton of tennis and yeah.
Do you hate legs? Hate doing legs?
It just I've never really done them.
So I need to do legs though because
There was a little bit of time where I did squats and stuff and deadlifts, but
I don't mind that actually. I feel like a lot of stress though. You got a lot of stress by doing legs though, because a lot of the stress you have in your back and stuff by doing squats. Like squats, for example, I think it's good for stress. You got it all in here by way. Ace-9 versus Queen-7.
Yep.
Ooh, ace spiked.
remember Randy is our short stack. He's the one at risk here. He was called by Patri in the big blind, and it's over. I mean, yeah, nothing Patri can hit there. So Randy gonna get the double up, go up to mid-20s. 24.5, yeah, that's mid-20s. Tree gonna fall down to 28.5 now. He was a chip leader for a while at this table. Now he's down to third from the bottom.
You got Smurgle over there in the camera. Hi, Smurgle. It's not that bad, actually. It's not as heavy as I thought it would be.
No? Yeah, I used to clip mine to my shirt, but apparently sometimes it's too low, so I just started holding it up. It's not that annoying. It's still way better than having
You know, I had one of those at home.
ears that hurt.
Being a podcaster, of course, I had one of those at home, actually.
Yeah.
And if I do a show, like, on remote sometimes, I'm on my phone, I carry those on my clips, and I'll do a show on there.
Yeah.
Very rare it happens, though, but so I'd rather be in studio, but there's times I have to do stuff that's like kind of like in reaction pods and kind of thing, you know what I mean?
Yep.
That's part of being in the content world, man. Being content creators, you know, gotta be flexible.
And we see action on Bo here. He's been 3-bet to 15K by Vinny with the jacks.
Would you ever do your own podcast?
No.
talk about for the other podcast? What you talk about?
I wouldn't.
Fitness?
No, I don't know anything
Celery.
about fitness.
About celery? Celery and peanut butter?
Celery.
That's the stuff you eat all the time, the peanut butter on the edge. Celery, right?
It's an apple.
An apple.
Yeah. That sounds pretty boring. I don't know who's watching that podcast.
Yeah, I know. Talk about how you been a country fan for only 5 years.
Yeah.
Talk politics? No. Hell no.
I don't like to talk politics.
Normally, even in you don't like talk about that stuff, even like in your free time.
I don't mind talking about it. I don't talk about it because I see, like, you see those people on, like, social media and stuff that are like, if you vote for whoever,
Right.
do me a favor and unfriend me. And it's like, people are way too, like, I can have a normal conversation, but I know a lot of people can't. And it's like, I'd rather not.
I'm one of those people I have no conversation with because I have a lot of friends on both sides of the aisle.
Yeah.
And I piss off. How I know I'm doing it right is I piss off both sides equally.
Yeah.
So that's how I know I'm doing it right. We got Matt's out.
Matt's getting
Oh,
balanced.
yeah,
Yeah,
oh,
he's
no.
got his chips in his hand.
I'm gonna say, like, Matt had a lot of chips. No way he's out this soon.
The other table's doing damage over there. They're knocking players out. So.
Yeah. Apparently Todd ain't doing his job. So Todd, because he ain't doing his job, he gotta go.
Yep. Bring in Wendy.
Yeah.
Wendy will knock these guys out.
Oh yeah. But in tip-top shape.
It's just something they either click or they don't. Being back there, I mean, it doesn't automatically come up, so they just don't have it clicked.
You gotta activate it. Like, okay.
Yeah. Folding around to the button here. And looks like it's a limp. Yeah. No, I heard that. Limps in for 3K. Small blind will call. Bo will check. 3 players to the flop. Bo puts out a bet there. Gets the other 2 players to fold.
Judging from this table here, I think we have about 13 left at least, right? 12, 13 left at least.
We got 6 here, yeah.
6 here.
So it's got to be between 11 and 13.
Correct. We are so good at this game, Brent.
Yeah.
Bringing it all out today, man.
And we got Bo putting in, looks like a raise here.
30, no, a little more than that. 36, 35.5.
What?
35.5 there.
How about 11.5?
11.5. Sorry. Dude, what the hell?
I was like,
oh,
red
my
chips.
God.
How you getting
Sorry about that. Yeah.
There's our graphics. Bo had
yeah.
ace king there.
Yeah, I forgot. We don't have any 25,000 chips in yet.
Oh, no, I don't think we get those for this
No.
tournament, this
I
one.
was so looking at the color, and I didn't realize it's red and orange. It's like not getting old.
Jim gonna call. David gonna raise. Makes 11,000 to go. Nobody gonna call the 11K.
Nope.
All right, Jim under the gun here with pocket sevens. David right behind him with pocket sixes. And Jim is going to go all in for 13.5K. David now is going to make the call, it looks like. Folds around the big blind. Petrie going to let it go. So sevens against sixes. Jim in great shape here for a double up. Go from 13.5 to 34.5. More than a double up here. Needs to avoid a six. He's got both his suits covered too. Doesn't have to worry about flushes. So yeah, 6 and a 6 only. And no such luck there for David. Jim going to get that double up. Bo here with ace jack of clubs. Makes it 7,500. He'll take it down. All right, Bo going to raise it to 8,500 with ace king here. Vinny calls. Petrie calls with queen jack of clubs. Jim's going to lay down pocket fives. And action now on David. 5,500 more to call with ace eight of diamonds. So some decent hands here. We're going to have 4 players to the flop. Pot already at 38,500. I'm going to say a 5's going to flop here. No, 6-4 deuce. The 5s would have still been in the lead, though. David flopping a flush draw. Bo still technically ahead here with ace-king high. As nobody connects out of the 4. And Bo's going to bet 7,500. Action now on Vinny. He's got 28,000 total chips here. And he's going to lay down the ace-jack. Petrie going to lay down the queen-jack. But David with that nut flush draw not going anywhere. Makes the call, heads up to the turn. Another 6 of clubs.
15 outs still for David here. That's outs. That might came in the game, actually, honestly. Yep. Snap called.
He's got 2 pair outs for chop. He's got any diamond or any 8. Pot now at 83,500. River card looks like a diamond from here.
No, that's a
Oh, it's a 8 of hearts.
That's
Okay.
up.
Well,
That's up.
no,
That's a
that's
win. That's
David.
It's a win, yeah.
And David's going to make the call.
Yeah, he's out. Bo's out. Wow.
That's going to do it for Bo.
Caught up there.
So a big pot there for David takes him up to 167,000 in chips. He will be far and away now the chip leader at this feature table. As you can see, all the other stacks are not that big at all. And that's going to bring us down to 5 players here. We're approaching final table. Here's chip counts for you guys. Yeah, David with 62% of the chips in play between these 5 players with 167,000. Then the other 4 have just about the same, 28, 27, 25, 23. Action's going to start here with Vinny, looking down at an ace-9 offsuit. He will put in a raise. Makes it 8,000 to go. Action now on David in the small blind with pocket jacks. He's going to go all in over the top. Jeff in the big blind with king, queen. He pulled back the small blind and added to his stack like he was about to go all in. Now he's thinking a little better of it. He will lay it down. And Vinny also lays his hand down, so David takes in more chips. And here we go. This will be action. Petrie all in, under the gun with jacks. Right behind him is Jim with ace-king suited. And sure enough, all in, all in. Now we get to David with a queen-jack of spades. And obviously a ton of chips here. And he will lay it down. Running hot, though. He wants to make the call just too much. Everybody else getting out of the way, so Jack's against ace-king here. Again, they're both about even in chips. We have Patrice slightly less, so he's the one at risk, but and yeah. David would have hit a flush. He's running hot right now. But as it is, Petrie will be eliminated. Jim gets to double up. And that's going to bring us down to 4 players here. I believe that's going to bring us down to final table.
Yep.
So David with 181,000 in chips. Jim with 59,500. And then Jeff 15,500. Vinny 14,000. And we're going to add 5 players from the other table and take a little break here as they rebalance and reshuffle seats, and final table will be starting shortly here in a few minutes. All right, we are back here, and the final table is ready to get going. Got some familiar faces here. And we got some other big chip stacks here as well. David, not the only one with a bunch of chips anymore. David going to lead us off here with 8-6 of spades. We see Monty with a healthy stack there. As well in the 10 seat. And saw Wendy throw out the all-in button over there. $13,500 here for Jim. I'm sorry, not Jim, Jeff. He's looking at a 10-9 of spades. Now Matt going to make the call with an ace-queen of spades. Folds around to Benny in the big blind. He will get out of the way. So heads up here, Jeff at risk here and well behind with 2 unders, but 2 live cards. 10-9 against ace-queen, both all spades. Here we go. Flop is ace-10-5, both players with a piece. Jack and a king, and that's going to do it for Matt. Or I'm sorry, that's going to do it for Jeff. Matt going to take him out there. The pair of aces will hold. So just like that, we are down to 8. Again, reminder, we are paying top 5 places today. So approaching being in the money, but still 3 eliminations to go. And there are our payouts for you guys. $15.38 up top, $9.50 for second, $6.62 for third, $5.13 for fourth, and $4.37 for fifth place. Chip counts for you guys. David in the lead with 195,000. Monty 155. Dom also with a big stack, 149,000. Then we got Don and Matt with 84,000. Benny with 76. Jim with 56, and Vinny is our short stack with 17,000. Dom on the button here with ace jack off suit. Makes it 11,000. Yeah, it's been back. No takers. Dom will take the pot.
Check. Here's a chip count there. David with the lead. Down to the final 10. Not final 9, rather. Sorry.
Final 8.
Final 8. My boy Dom's in second place. Monty in third. My boy Monty in third. Dom goes, I hope it's over at 4 o'clock. Well, it's in your hands.
At the rate we're going. Folds here to Benny, who's got a mystery hand. He'll lay it down. David on the button with ace king of clubs. I'll put in a raise. Vinny quickly out of the way. Action now on Monty. And no takers for David. Action folds around the blinds here. Monty with a king 5 off will limp in. And Jim will check. Monty bets 5K here on the flop, all spades. Monty's just trying to buy it. And he is successful. Action folding around here to David with king 10 offsuit. He's going to raise it up to 8,000. Jim now in the small blind with a king queen suited will make the call. And Matt only 4,000 more, but not going to do it with 5-3 offsuit. Heads up to the flop. King 10 against king queen. Flop is jack, jack, 8. Quick check, check. Both players turning top pair now. Jim checks to David, who will fire out 8,500. And an all-in now from Jim. 43,500. That's 35,000 more back to David. And he's going to show the king and fold. So Jim now up to 76,000 in chips.
So I would say chip leader is what, seat 7, right? I would say.
Action on Dom under the gun here with King Jack. He's going to raise it up to 12,000. Benny now with Ace 10 offsuit right behind him. He'll lay down the Ace 10. And no callers for Dom.
You didn't have ace king, so you had an ace red. Ace nine. You asked me what I had. I told you. Anything's pre-flop.
Action on Jim now. 8K to call. He's got Ace King suited, and he's doing more than calling, going all in. Matt gets out of the way. Action now on the blinds. Don here. We'll lay it down. Dom. Asking for a count.
84.5. Is that all in? Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all in. From Jim.
Tom gets out of the way. Action back to David, who was the original raiser. He'll lay it down. Now Monty.
Decision time for Monty here.
And Monty gonna lay down. Couldn't see what he laid down there. It looks like jacks or queens, but yeah, pretty tight laydown if that was true.
It's free playing. I mean, you saw how many. You saw what happened to ace king last time. Beat like 9-8.
I see Vinny here all in. Gonna be the big blind next. Very low on chips, 7,000.
One you can't even drink yet.
Maybe if you didn't wear sunglasses, then you'd be able to see the chips.
And Matt now looking down at Ace King. Looks like more than a call here. He's going to 3-bet to 20,000. We can see Vinny has a King 8 of hearts, so he is well behind here. Only one live card. Needs to see some hearts, maybe an 8.
Anything is possible. Pop comes out. Ooh.
Not much help there.
A draw, though, for Matt.
Now he's got a draw.
Flush draw.
And an 8 on the river. That's going to be enough. So Vinny going to get the double up there, up to 24,000 in chips.
Yeah, Nate, Matt. Yeah, Nate. Nate on the river. Told you, take those glasses off. You will see better.
No, but he just called. I called too. I called too. He's gonna see every card.
Benny, no, you had nothing because you folded.
No, that's why I'm nothing.
Nothing.
That's why it weighs the 40.
A zero. You have zero.
Yeah.
Deuce 4-8. So Don spikes his 8. There you go.
All right, Don going to take that pot off Monty. Monty now taking a little hit to his stack. Dom flopping top pair, top kicker there. Quick fold for Monty with the 4-3 of spades.
All in.
Vinny all in again. He survived the last one by spiking an 8 on the river. This time he's got ace 10 offsuit. Monty going to make the call with a mystery hand. And Benny also in there with ace 5. Flop coming ace 9 8. Great flop for Vinny here. We could get up to 51,000 if this holds, and he's in the lead right now. Board pairs now. Anything higher than a 10 would be a chop. 6 not it though. 10 kicker will play. And Vinny up to 51,000 now. Monty puts in a big raise from the button. Quick folds from the blinds. He'll take it down.
Oh, the lady. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Oh, husband and wife. Okay. Yeah. I got it. No, no.
Yeah, you got sick.
Oh, he take care of the husband.
Matt here bets 10K on his open-ended draw, and Don will lay down his hand.
He went to his 75th birthday. That's the last time I think he played.
Hold to the rails.
In a wheelchair, then
Hold to the rails. Hold to the rails.
I could do jumping jack on his shoes.
I'll see you later.
Before COVID, so 5, 6 years ago. You know, that's where I'm at. You call my razor a tree? HBC? Checks like that. I'm in there for $6. It's 14,000 quiet. What am I gonna do? Not call? No. I would fold. We play different. I'm in the blind. I don't call ever, but 3,000. Yeah. One check. All of it.
All right, so here we go. Benny and Vinny all in here. Vinny in good shape here to add more chips, and his 2-pair is going to take it down, and that's going to eliminate Benny
Down to 7.
in 8th place, and we are now down to 7. And Vinny now up to 117,000, up to 3rd in chips after he was down to 13K about 10 minutes ago. We got Monty now. Well, we got him at 6,500. He's got more than that, although he's also taken a big fall as he was one of the original chip leaders.
He was top 3 and heading to the final table.
Yeah, he's got about 20,000, unless there's some reds on top. It doesn't look like it to me, but
It's like one red, I think I'd say, on top.
maybe. So 20 to 30-ish he's got.
Still in the danger zone.
Yeah, more than 6.5, but still the short stack for sure.
That's a dead small 6 to call.
Yeah, he might have a couple reds. I guess maybe like 40,000 at most. Yeah, actually it looks like just the one. All right, so we got a dead small blind here. Monty with an ace deuce of clubs is going to make the call. Jim right behind with queens will raise it up to 12K. A min raise. Don with ace 5 of diamonds. He's going to make the call. David's going to make the call with 10-6 off. Just 6,000 more, already in for 6. And Monty also going to make the call. So 4 players going to the flop here. Pot at 54,000. Flop is ace 7-3, couple of hearts. Not the flop Jim was looking for. And Monty's going to go all in here.
That is 19,000.
19,500. Actually, on Jim, I can't kind of imagine he's going to make this call. I mean, he's facing sees the ace on the flop, facing an immediate all in with two other players behind him. He's got to think someone hit the ace. Sure enough, he will fold. Don will, however, going to go over the top all in with the ace five. And action now on David, who I can't help but think does not have 10-6. Because he's asking for a count now, and 10-6 would not be anywhere near needing a count. But he will lay it down. So maybe he was just posturing. Either way, ace five against ace deuce. Neither kicker looking to probably play here unless a four comes. Yeah. It's going to be a chop.
Well, he called 12,000, so when he said how much. They're all in. Shrunk up pretty quick. Pre-flop, you would have called it anyway, even if you would.
So Jim limped in. Matt min raise right behind him. Folds around back to Jim. He'll make the call. King queen of diamonds against queen ten of spades. Jim flopping top pair here. He'll check over to Matt. Matt not going to see bet. Checks back. Four spades on the turn gives Matt the flush draw. Jim still checking. Matt now will fire with the flush draw. Looks like 12K. And an all in from Jim. And Matt going to lay down the flush draw and queen high.
Nope.
Chip counts for you guys. Dom in the lead now, 238,000, big lead. David behind him with 138 or 139. Don with 129. Vinny with 105. Jim with 94 and a half. Matt with 49 and Monty with 46.
him and nothing. Because we don't know what he has. Mine's an eraser, I think. I'm a little surprised, but I guess he's heads up. That's why he did this. Because I figured go all in. Chip check he has to make a move. All in for money. 14-5. He has a jack. So it's a big win here for him. Keep him in the game.
Don risen up to 18K with pocket sevens.
It's on break now. I didn't start the show. Alright, look at that.
Well, it looks like we are going to be on break here.
Alright, button will be you when we get back.
Players will be coloring up the blue chips and taking a short break. We'll be back in 15 minutes, guys.
No break now?
All right, we're just about ready to get back underway here at our final table. We are 7-handed, 2 away from the money. See your chip counts in front of you there. Dom in the lead, Don right behind him. David, then Vinny, then Jim and Monty, both short stack, 71-61 respectively. And Matt is our short stack at 37,000. Hand number 71 of this stream. Vinny going to make the call with 4-3 offsuit.
I'm getting hungry now too. I need protein.
And the blinds will limp in and check. So 3 players go on the flop here. I think so. Top pair here for Matt. Not much for anybody else. Vinny with a gut shot. And Matt will go all in and take it down. Again, he's a short stack, so much needed chips there, bringing him up to 61,000 now. A couple decent hands here to start us off. David with King Jack off. He's going to raise it up. And Vinny, is that a misread? Just folding the ace queen to a min raise quickly? I'm going to go with that was a misread. Only caller here is Dom from the big blind with 7-6. And he's going to outflop David here, flopping middle pair. David betting 20,000, quick call from Dom. We'll check now. David checks behind and a jack on the river. Going to give David a pair, but Dom had turned 2 pair there. Dom fires out 30,000. And David shows the jack and folds.
Top 5 again. Top first place 1538, second 950, third 662, fourth 513, and fifth place we 437. We are down to 7, close to the bubble again.
Action folding around to Matt here with a king 9 of hearts. Matt just limps in. Don with the queen 10 on the button. He will also limp in. Don makes the call with 10 deuce off, and David with a 6 deuce off will check his option. 4 players to the flop. Flop coming ace, queen, 6. No one with an ace here. Don hitting top or mid pair. And action checks around. 3 of diamonds on the turn. Keeps Don in the lead. We're down to just David and Don here. And a 4 of clubs on the river is going to give Don the check mark. David checks to him. Don bets 15K. I'm sorry, I think David was the one who bet the 15K. Don calls, and the queen is good. Actually, David's getting that pot, so there was a misread in our graphics. Didn't see what he flipped over, but he beat the queen Don had. Six three instead of six deuce. Okay, makes sense. Monty here gonna call the 8K. As will Jim. David limps in from the small blind, and Vinny checks the big blind. 4 players going to the flop here. We got David with pocket aces in the small blind, not raising here, and he's going to flop a set. All 3 of the other guys have mystery hands here. David here will lead out, looks like 8,000. Monty going to make the call. And Jim will make the call. Turn cards 7 of clubs.
So no, we got mystery cards on Monty and Jim, so that's what's going on here, unfortunately. Jim's going to call this too, I think. Yep. Last card coming. 10 of spades. So, does anybody got a king, you think? What do you think? You think Monty and Jim had a king? That could bust it up real quick. Well, so far everybody's checking down. Doesn't seem very likely. Jim's going to take a spot all in with a set of aces.
Monty, we got him at 34,000 remaining here in chips.
Wish knew what he had. I don't think he has a king at all. Fold there by Dave. Monty's going to feed out a king. He's going to fold. Yep. It's a nice bet by Jim.
Anybody else? Is he right there in the turn waiting for me anyway?
Alright, so Don's in the fold, Jack 3. Right, folding around. Monty just collects real fast there. Everybody folded down there to big blind.
Matt gonna lay down his hand to start us off here. Hand 76. Action on David with ace 7. Vinny right behind him with a suited ace 8. David gonna raise it up to 16,000. Vinny will make the call. And Jim going to lay down the jack deuce of diamonds there. Would have just been 8 more for him to make the call. Flop comes. Can't see it from here.
It's a queen 3 8. Yeah.
Couple of diamonds.
Yeah. No, 1 diamond. I think. Yeah. No, yeah, that's wrong then. Yeah. 3 diamond.
The 8 hasn't registered.
Yeah.
There
yeah,
it is.
Yeah. So 8s with an ace will take a check mark, and it will hold. Well, Vinny did bet 14K. Dave bet that, but Dave's gonna take it down because Dave bet it, and Vinny was reluctant to call that. So a steal there by Dave for the win.
Well, that's not true because I've left it out there the entire time, and ours are way smaller than the other neighbors. But whatever, that's fine. If it's okay, I don't. No, you won't. Okay, this is great. I'm at work now. The next time I'm there, I'll put it in the trash bin and just leave it out then. But no, I do stream. But yeah, it's not a big deal. But the next time I'm there, I'll put it in the trash bin. No, it's not.
Diamond folds there, Dave.
Okay.
It's a fold.
Yep.
I'm at 7-6 offsuit. Gonna check their mat. To the flop, 2 to the flop, heads up. Ooh, so ace 7-4. So
Player all in.
that was kind of bang bang there. I think the technology not really the best today.
Nope.
He's not reading the flop.
A lot of mystery hands. Well,
Yes.
now the cards aren't working on the flop either. Yeah.
Yeah, more than usual.
Folds to Monty here with the Jack 10 offsuit, and that's going to be enough for Monty to put all his chips in the middle. Actually, around to Don in the big blind with a King Queen offsuit. Looks like he's getting chips out to make this call. And he will make the call. So Monty at risk here, but guy has 2 live cards: King Queen against against
go.
Jack 10.
Nothing there. Nothing. Oh, it's a 9. That's it, right?
Yep, King High good.
Yeah, so money's out, I think.
Yeah, that's going to bring us down to 6.
6 players.
So we're officially on the bubble.
Yes, we are.
No, you can't do it 20 pieces. It's only 5 cards.
All right, David here leading us off under the gun with Ace 10 offsuit. Action still on David here.
Yeah, if I go all in, right, raise it up, right, I can get 120 bucks. I can't even do it for 100.
And David going to raise it up. Looks like 24,000.
260 some people.
Folds around to Dom, who's got pocket jacks. I saw an ace king there folded, but can't imagine that happened. Six-handed, especially, let alone nine-handed. Either way, Dom makes the call here with jacks, heads up to the flop.
Turn to the current card. John Dom hits his jacks now.
Open ender here for David. And to the river we go, 9 of clubs. That's going to be a boat for Dom. And it looks like he bets 40,000.
A lot of outs there.
And we got Matt all in here with 63,000. No takers.
Again, there's a payouts there. Top 5, 1538 for first. This could go either way. Right now, everybody's a little bit tight on chips right now for the time being, but we shall see. Still 6? 3? Really? Out of curiosity, who the 3 guys left? Out of curiosity, who the 3 guys left? Oh, okay. Oh, so that Dominic's there still. Dom's still there? Okay. Trying to see about who might be willing to chop. That's why I was curious. They might chop. Right now, but I don't think they'll pay as long. If Dom is still there, they'll probably talk about a chop, depending on the chips. It's not on a wrap.
Yeah. This
Jim,
guy.
Dom,
Yeah.
and Dave. Yeah. They may chop.
I feel like they would have mentioned it right away. All right, Jim here with Ace King, raising it up. Or, I'm sorry, calling Dom's race. Flop comes 9-6-5. And Dom will make a bet and get Jim off his hand. All right, Dom under the gun here with Ace-8 offsuit. He's going to put in a raise. Looks like 35,000. Folds around to Don in the big blind with King Queen of diamonds. 25,000 more to make the call. Which he will do. So heads up to the flop here between Don and Dom. Flop is 10-4-7, couple of hearts. No help to either player. Dom remains in the lead with ace high, and he will, just the motion of making a bet there, enough to get Don to lay down the king queen.
Dom versus Don.
We got an all in here from Vinny, king queen of hearts. Down to just 18K in chips. He's going to put it all in here. And it's going to be hard for Dom to fold here. It's just 8K more. And he will call. We haven't seen what he has yet. King 9 against king queen. So Vinny in good shape here to double up again. He's done so many times, but hasn't been able to keep building his chips since he's gotten these double ups. In great shape, just needs to dodge a pair of the board, and there it is, or a 9. But the pair of the board's better than the 9. This is a chop. Kings and 4s with an ace.
Chop it up. Run now. Get to the chopper.
Schmergel said she was. I feel good.
Miss right now. The Dom Don battle again. Nope. Dom calls 5K.
Dom will win that one. All right, so we got another all-in call here between Dom and Vinny. Ace Queen offsuit against fours. Fours still in the lead here after the flop. Still ahead after the turn. And way more ahead after getting a set on the river. So that's going to do it for Vinny. And that's going to bring us down to 5 players. Matt all in here with ace 7. Jim Jim calls with the queen jack. So Matt at risk here, but in the lead after the flop. In the lead after the turn, just needs to dodge a queen or a jack. And a queen on the river.
Yep, and that would do for Matt.
So we are down to 4 players now. Matt leaving us in 5th with $437. Next person knocked out will take home $513. Dom going to start us off here with 10-6 offsuit. Action on Jim now with 9-8 off. And it was a dead small blind there after the elimination. Nobody wanted to get involved, so Don will take his money back. David with a queen 7 here.
What does Jim have? We don't know.
Blurry.
Yeah, blurry. Fix the focus. Hopefully Dom is still in. shot at one point. So I mean, 3. 2. Dom hit it? 2? Dom hit? Or Dom out?
I only played on Friday.
David's out. Dom and I told you to chop. The reason you chop really is it's still stack. Why would I chop? So 439. Okay. Sure do, buddy.
Dom leading the VPIP numbers. Dom leading the chip count numbers.
They try like a tournament, like a big tournament thing. That's what they should do instead of doing. Satellite do that. You could get more. That's what I think.
I think when we do the big events, we should always have the satellites.
The house will make 13. 9 plays, right? Play $100 ones, whatever you want.
It's a good deal.
It's faster, right? You can see.
Just a matter of how many dealers we have available. But just the normal city guys. So that was 18, then all in and a call.
Here we go. We got an all-in and a call. And Dom, they both have top pair here, but Jim's 10 kicker, way better than Dom's 4 kicker. And board pairs, but the 10's still going to play. That's going to do it for Don. He's going to leave us in 4th place, taking home $513, and we are 3-handed now. Next elimination going to take home $662.
I'm not in yet. Actually, the best station is the Hard Rock where we had the singles.
They started doing the $1,000 thing.
No, that was up there. Oh, yeah. Played every day. You start with the 200s, right? You hit one of them, you go to 500. You go to 5. You can't gotta keep hitting them, but you don't have to press it. Yeah.
Saturday night. I was out there on the floor out in the middle of the casino.
That
Had
was
things around it.
all the way around it. You have to go far.
You think we have a good enough crowd? So we did like
They said
$250 sin goes or something here. I don't know if we have.
They said your poker room's gonna be like tournaments are gonna be mixing with your cash.
Oh,
No,
what, your
it's
new
gonna be big, like one room, like one section. But you had that's the best way to do it because you have the cashier there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We didn't have to go for
When
it.
we did the sin goes, we just sit there all day and just do sin goes the whole show. Same dealers. Yeah, it was a nice
Jim first here. He's going to call. Dom calls, and David checks. All 3 going to the flop here. Only Dom's cards are reading. He's got a gut shot.
Yeah, the high low and you know, but it was fun.
What happened? Did you buy it already? Did you buy the game? Oh, yeah. You already get it? Tonight? You got the other game now? Did you already get it?
You want me?
That's why you're here. not so surprised you guys are here. I'm not playing at home.
Yeah, I'll hit you up when I get home then, because I'm probably gonna be playing most of the night.
No, but I may get PS5 for the game itself, most likely. I'm trying to get. No, but I haven't gamed in a long time. I'm thinking about getting back into it though. Yeah, you are. Yeah, love you, buddy.
PS5, you wasted your time. Yeah.
But you can't cross that game though, right?
Not in Dynasty though.
Not in Dynasty. Okay. No, I haven't gamed honestly in probably like 13 years, honestly.
2K when it came out this
Right.
last one, but it only lasted like a month or two.
So back in like 2008, 2009 here, before you started working here, Noah used to always game with us all the time on Xbox. I had an Xbox back then, and we played Madden all the time. And 2010, I stopped playing video games altogether, just cause.
Yeah.
But now I'm kind of getting the itch again. Like I have a Switch at home for the kids, but Lauren bought me actually on a deal. She bought me 2K24 on the
Yeah.
Switch, which I know they didn't even know existed. It's a surprise. So I've been playing that a lot lately, and I'm getting the itch down to play again the game. Something about getting Madden this year.
NCAA. Don't even bother with Madden. NCAA.
You think this is gonna take over Madden for a little while?
I mean, to me, it's way better.
And you already played it. You said you already played it.
Yeah. Yeah, we both got it. Right. It came out Monday at 4.
Yeah. All my buddies now, all my podcast buddies are into it too. They're like, we'll see you in 2 weeks. We play gaming in the next 2 weeks.
I mean, I can't like grind though. Like last night, I was still done at like 10:30. I played like 2 hours. I'm done.
Oh, so you do have limitations to it.
This morning, I played 2 hours too, though. I'm gonna go home. I'll play another 2 hours.
See, you don't got a family, so you can do all this stuff. You don't have kids.
Yeah.
And a wife, so you can do all these things without feeling bad about it. I'm worried that if I get into this, amongst all the other things I'm into with content, that it's gonna take away from time with my wife and kids. And you know, my wife, she's not gonna allow that to happen.
Yeah.
She's gonna tell me to get my ass off the game.
Probably more because of kids. I mean,
No, well, her. No, hell no, because of her.
my girl just literally sits at home and watches Love Island. So if she even tried to say anything to me about this, I'd be like, look in a mirror, buddy.
Exactly, it's the same thing.
Look in a mirror.
Yeah, he told us it was Dom and Jim. Yeah, cool. Even John? Yeah. Okay. What was the number?
Not all the time. I did 35.
Okay. No worries.
I can find it in 2 seconds. We'll combine the two numbers. We'll divide by 2.
So there was no money taken out. There was no money taken out at all for.
1538. 950. Divide by 2. 1244.
1240.
Yeah.
You got it.
David gonna fold here, leaving it a battle of the blinds between Jim and Dom.
He's my man. Come on. Just give it to him.
Flop comes Queen Deuce Deuce. Turn card 4 spades. River card Jack of Clubs. Ace high probably good here, although Dom gonna bet 15,000, so maybe not. He's gonna call him with the 15,000, and yeah, ace high was good. Dom trying to buy it. Didn't see what he showed real quick, but folded it face down. What do we get? 3 party challenges there?
Don't touch the chip.
Not bad.
Don't even touch the chip. The cloud will come over. Come down here now, quick. Yeah, first time in 10 years that I made it this far.
Chip count, yeah. Alright, later. Flop.
I tried it with him.
That was some quick checks from both players.
Check. And then in the river
I was
card.
ready to talk, and then the turn card came, and I was ready to talk again, and then the river card came. And now Dom's going to bet 15K with 2 pair. No call from David.
No, I saw it. I didn't.
Dave's gonna call. Is that a call?
It looks like a limp in. I can't tell. Yeah.
It's not an orange. There's a bad glare.
So we got 9-6 against 8-3 here. Flop comes King 10-8. Jim in the lead with a pair of 8s. Jim will bet. David will fold. David on the button here with 6s going all in. He's down to 89,000. Jim with 8-7 of clubs folds, and Dom sees an ace here. And he will fold. Didn't like the deuce kicker. I'm going to raise it up to 40,000 here. And he will take the 30K from David from his big blind and ante. Well, the cards are up before the cards were even dealt here. If this is true, Dom raising here with an ace-king of spades. That was very weird. If this is an accurate hand, then was the video just lagging? Because the graphics were up before Todd even dealt out a single hand here.
Yeah. One time will tell.
But they are acting as if these are the hands, and they are. Okay, that was weird. Ace-king of spades against pocket fives.
2 overs.
It's like the graphics system predicted
Spiked
this.
ace. Oh, that could be it. 2 outer.
David drawn thin here.
Yep. 2 outer. He needs a 5 or he's toast. Yeah, that's it.
Deuce of clubs on the river.
That's all she wrote.
David's going to leave us in 3rd place, taking home $662.
All right, down to 2 players, Jim and Dom. Ooh, that's it? I think I'm even chop.
Is that what he said? I mean, Dom's got a big chip count, but
Yeah, that's it. Chop even. Yeah.
chop even.
That's all she wrote. That's it.
Well, they must be buddies or something. I mean, I'm seeing a lot more chips over there in front of Dom, but hey, he was quick to say, yeah, let's chop it even.
What, 1,200 and change look like?
1224, I believe.
Wow.
Was what we got.
Yeah. I think Dom knows that as much as he has chips,
1244. Yeah.
Yeah, you can easily swing the other way.
Oh, for sure. But I mean, if you do an ICM, he's getting a lot more than that. But hey.
Yeah.
He'll take the first place points. That might matter a little bit more to him anyways. Just lock up first place points and
Oh,
lock up $1,244, and that's going to do it for us, guys. Appreciate you guys joining us. As always, we'll be back tomorrow with our weekly Thursday stream and Friday stream and Saturday stream.
Yep.
And as we mentioned before, our next multi-flight will be August 8th through 12th.
Through the 12th, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, 11th, right? 9, 10, 11th. Yeah, 11th for the last
Yeah.
D2.
Well, it'll start the 8th and continue until it ends.
Sunday.
So,
Exactly.
yeah, Thursday through Sunday. All right. Appreciate it, guys. See you tomorrow.